Hello and welcome to CNC English News with top story of Cambodia. Let's begin with today's headlines. Samadejo highlighted that this honorary PhD degree in political relations, which he received this morning, was the pride of Cambodian people. Electric Ducam Board EDC issued a notice on electric power shortage of 13% to the people nationwide, which will last until late May. Salt producers hope to harvest around 100,000 tons this year. General Honmanat said that army reforming is for the benefit for all of us. Let's begin with our first top story of today with the government. Samadejo highlighted that this honorary PhD degree in political relations, which he received this morning, was the pride of Cambodian people. This morning at the Peace Palace, Samadejo Hun Sen expressed his pride in the fact that the Krut University of Thailand awarded honorary PhD degree in political relations. He said that the degree is the pride of Cambodian people because it comes from the support and trust that Cambodian people give him and the Cambodian People Party to lead the country. After Cambodia gained full peace at the end of 1998, Cambodia's economy has grown remarkably. In the last 2 decades, Cambodia has been ranked as a highly developing country and the 6th fastest economy in the world through continuous growth in the construction industry, agriculture, tourism services, real estate, transport and shipping. Cambodia's economic structure is shifting from an agriculture-dependent country to an industry-focused and service-oriented country. At the degree distribution ceremony, Mr. Krasai Chanawong, president of the Krut University, praised what he saw of Samdech Hun Sen's advantages in leading the process of national reconciliation and negotiation for a peaceful nation through Samadejo's wisdom to become the Prime Minister of Cambodia through the election. He added that currently Cambodia's economy has risen to a high developed, fast-growing, multi-invested country thanks to the confidence of bringing Cambodia closer to other Asian countries. Let's continue to our next top story with community. Electric Ducam Board EDC issued a notice on electric power shortage of 13% to the people nationwide. The shortage will last until late May. Electric Ducam Board on March 18, 2019 released a major press release explaining why Cambodian electricity shortage is about 13%, which need to supply to people across the country. According to electricity shortage, EDC has planned to reduce the supply of electricity until rainy season, which is late May. EDC also stressed that the reduction of supply was done at daytime at alternate locations to keep up supply at night when people needed to use it. In the difficult period of 72 days until the end of May, during national holidays, including Sundays, the day for a total of 23 days, EDC will maintain its normal supply. If the rains come before the end of May, the supply will be at normal. At the same time, experts are also thinking of combining with the help of personal generators in daytime supply for processing industry, rice milling, hospitals, embassies and government institutions. In particular, to address the country electricity shortage and respond to the request of the royal government of Cambodia, the Thai and Laos side have increased their electricity supply to Cambodia by a further 40 megawatts, while Vietnam maintained its electricity supply. And our next top story is with business. Salt producers hope to harvest around 100,000 tons this year. Salt is produced mostly in Kampot and Kap provinces. Salt producers in Kampot and Kap are hoping to harvest at least 100,000 tons of salt in 2019. It is because due to good weather conditions which will make the salt production better, and it was different from last year that heavy raining caused farmers to leave the salt production, making Cambodia unable to supply local salt and to import 3 million tons of salt from China to domestic demand. According to the Salt Association of Kampot and Kap provinces, salt producers have returned to salt production after favorable weather and sunlight, which make Cambodian hopes to produce more than 100,000 tons this year. Now, 50 kilograms of salt is worth around 20,000 reals or $5 in local market. Despite this hope, the Salt Association says that if domestic production is not significantly satisfactory, they will decide to import the remaining 20 tons of salt from China that is awaiting for import. For this year, if the weather is still good until May or June, it will be able to produce more salt, while domestic market now need to produce 80,000 to 100,000 tons per year. According to the Salt Association, currently for salt harvest in Cambodia, There are more than 4,600 hectares of land and 200 source farmers are working on the project. Meanwhile, source producers are also addressing manpower shortages, with traditional workforce moving to rural areas to work in factories or migrate to Thailand to increase their income. And we're finishing off today with news from government. General Honmanat saying that army reforming is the benefit for all of us. Lieutenant General Honmanat, Deputy Commander-in-Chief of the Royal Cambodian Armed Forces or CAF and Commander of the Ground Forces in the appointment ceremony for the replacement of the 5th Military Region Commanders and Brigade 51 Commanders at the 5th Military Region on March 18, 2019 at Battambang Province. For the sustainability of national defense, the Royal Government of Cambodia has honored the senior officers with the masterpieces, which are the role of retentioning old and creating new mechanisms to participate in national defense for the next generation. Lieutenant General Honmanat also added that the appointment and evaluation of the individual traits that were to continue on duty were those who were model, internalized, willing, capable of carrying out duties, conducting good leadership, and at good age. It is in order for us to work together to sustain the next generation of soldiers. The retention of the army is for the benefit for all of us, that we keep our emotions at work together step by step. Internal solidarity, respect the roles of professionalism, leadership, ethic, virtue, emotions, and work efficiencies. Maintain territorial integrity. The balance between these points is idealistic and effective. On that occasion, he would like also to thank the Royal Cambodian Armed Force Commanders, who is the commander of each unit, who has participated and devoted himself to reforming to maintain long-term work and direction for the next generation of the Royal Cambodia Armed Forces. He also cautions the officers of the 5th Military Region, which our Majestic King and Royal Government of Cambodia entrusted to give the task of leading and defending territorial integrity and internal unity, strengthening and maintaining peace, stability and sustainability, which is long-term work to live for the next generation of soldiers. This is all for today. Thank you very much for being with us. I see you again next time.